This is Billy and Connie Sanderson, and it's April the 9th, I think, April the 9th of 2013, and we are going to handle John John, our sweet big 15-3 John Mule. He's gaited, sweetheart. He was born in September of '03. He is registered with gaited, or rather American Gaited Mule Association. Everybody says AGMA. Nobody knows what it stands for till you say. But anyway, it's American Gaited Mule Association, and we know his complete history. We've had him since 2011. Billy located him for a friend at a sale, and then we decided that we would purchase him from this friend, and who was interested in a different mule, and we love him, and but we have 5, and 5 is not an even number, and Billy does the shoeing and the vetting, so we have to choose somebody, and so I guess John John is the one. But he is a sweet, loving mule. He loves people. He's never, ever, ever done anything at all to ever make you think he's going to hurt you in any way. Sweet, sweetheart. So Billy's going to just demonstrate a little bit of his handling and some of his gaiting. Have other videos on YouTube, but we're just concentrating on him today, doing the bareback thing. And here I catch myself watching above the screen here instead of below it, so pardon the John John. Of course, you can see him serpentining down through the buckets. If I knew how to zoom, I would, but I don't, so I can't. I think he's trying to show me that he can ride his bike with no hands. Sometimes people fall off of bikes when they don't have their look mom no hands thing, look mom no teeth. But anyway, John John is bred out of a gaited jack named Henderson that belonged to some people named Clark. We have his entire history. His mama was a Tennessee walking horse mare that was bred, or is the daughter of a horse they called JFK. He was a show horse, 3 or 4-time world champion, Billy says, and so that's his lineage. And we have a barking dog. That your girth strap is twisted, sweetie. Oh, there, got it. Okay, it came undone. John John is strong and.
We got a dog that goes with it.
I don't know if you heard that or not, but he says if we sell him, we have a dog that goes along. Ha ha. But think now he's gonna get back on with the saddle. I know we'll measure him after I'm not videoing. It'll be easier. So anyway, this is kind of a idea of how he handles. Oops. Get my hand in front of that. Of course, I'm a rank amateur. I keep getting my hand in front of the lens here, and I apologize for that. Of course, I don't know how to edit it, so we're just going to throw it up on YouTube and just wish I were more technically advanced, but I'm not. I think it goes with the color hair. The years and the color hair. Let's see, what else can I say about John John. We've ridden him at Loretta Lynn's and at Natchez Trace State Park, which is just 8 miles from where we live. He's been shown a lot by his owner, breeder, and he's ridden a lot in the Smokies by the gentleman that bred for him. But he has 30 mules, and he has no one that rides with him, he says. So he just...
I'll ride him down the driveway and out to the ring.
Okay. And so he needed fewer mules, and still does need fewer mules, I guess. And 30's a big number. I don't think he's breeding for mules anymore, but he had some walking horse mares, and he was breeding for gaited mules. And nowadays, people are breeding with gaited jacks. Of course, at one time, people thought, well, I'll just breed to whatever jack there is and expect the mare to carry the gait, but that's not always good. So
It works pretty good on leg pressure, and he never does anything ugly. He's just a really likable. He really likes people, and he gets along with the dogs and everything else. We just got some young mules. We ride every day, and we hadn't spent any time with him. So we carry him down the driveway, and then carry him out the riding ring.
okay, I'll come out this way. Well, one thing's perfectly evident: we are not professionals. Well, Billy trained as a professional before we retired, and bred a lot of walking horses, and we've turned them into trail horses, and some barns we'd get some out of that were babies, and they washed out because they wouldn't make the grade show, and thank goodness it was their stroke of luck.
Barefooted too, so
What, honey?
barefooted.
Oh yeah, he's not shod. That's not a philosophy necessarily, as a necessity, because Billy can't keep them all shod, and vetted and everything else I have to do. So I guess I'm going to try to come out here to the arena, riding. See if I can catch up with him. This barn gets longer as I try to walk down through it. Or past it, I should say, I guess. Anyway, we live at Parker's Crossroads, Tennessee, 27 miles east of Jackson, Tennessee. Our mailing address is Cedar Grove, but we don't really live there. They deliver our mail out of Cedar Grove, but we really live at Parker's Crossroads, and that's where State Road 22 runs north and south across I-40. As the crow flies, we live about 2 miles off of I-40. Nothing like that 1, 2, 3, 4, is there? If you like it. And of course, I like my insides to kind of stay put versus going on a square going mule. But they're wonderful too. Okay. Here he is parked. And let's see. We've used, or we do use natural flexing and so on him. All of our mules are groundwork we use on him. He's never been abused, he's never been hurt, and he doesn't act like he ever has been, because he hasn't.
The man that raised him imprinted him, and he worked him while he's eating, waved whips over his head and sacks and everything else. He's not shy of anything, and he has no bad habits. And we hadn't worked him to a wagon, but I believe that man said he did. We've got his telephone number, and he's crazy about him. He's got a bunch of mules, and he rode him in the Smoky Mountains all the time. So he's had a lot of experience. So,
Okay.
get him, you'll love him. I guarantee you that.
Yeah. And he's not a fire sale mule. None of our mules. We don't have a revolving door with our mules. He doesn't have to go right away. As a matter of fact, I wish you didn't, but we got 5, and it's just so hard to ride them all and give them all the attention that they need. Hate to see him, a good mule with good mind and good temperament, in the pasture, not being enjoyed. So, if I could fade out of here, I would, but I don't know how. So, I'm just going to come to an abrupt end. But we live at Parker's Crossroads, and our email address, I guess, will be on the video information. And the phone number I'll add in there too. It's 731-602-2444. 602-2444. And here's one of our little young guys. Hi, Mr. Billy Bob. Hi, baby. Okay, that's all we have on John John. Thanks for watching.